2.5 weeks of time. Okay. So let's do the quick setup. And now we'll be getting started. Okay. Fine. So guys, Ekbar, just drop a quick reminder to your team members, whoever are not there in this group. Okay, drop them a reminder quickly. So push each other to really be on time, because discipline, punctuality, these things are really very core and critical. If otherwise there is something else happening, let's say office work or so, in such cases it is fine. But if you really prioritize your time, you can definitely make it possible. Okay, by 9 you should be in this position in the session. Okay, otherwise some unexpected, if work is coming like office work, stretch here and there, those things can the things which we cannot anticipate, it is fine. But almost majority of the times, 95% or even more than that times, we are able to manage, plan and execute on our time. We just need to protect it properly. Don't give other commitments, because you need to know that at this time you want to do that, and that is a very crucial quality all of you people should learn in order to manage and block your time properly. Okay, any kind of activity. So just take care of this thing. Okay, fine. Now, as part of today's session, we are going to build up two things at the same time. Okay, one is a detailed morning routine, which is followed by highly successful people, and all the habits, we will launch it, we will understand it, or parallelly, we are going to even build up a system. Okay, which we will be following for the next coming few weeks, and then accordingly taking it forward. Okay. Now, one very important thing on this, the entire IT industry is running. Okay, all major projects, complicated projects, big projects, works based upon this criteria, and even our human life, if we can start living it on these principles, guys, complex projects are successful because they follow certain criteria. And if we apply these simple strategies in our life, we will also be able to get successful. Okay, so that's where the system of consistency is built upon these very proven concepts. But unfortunately, majority of individual people don't apply it in their lives, and they are still very unorganized, not planned, and waste a lot of time. And it's a simple thing to correct life, but people don't put the efforts to really know that. Industry understands, industries have built up system processes, and they are working very efficiently there. Okay? Now, the principle is simple. Like, how do you grow in life? The principle is pretty simple. Whatever gets measured gets improved. Okay, this is what it is. If you understand this, you will be able to really get massive results at anything that you do in your life. This applies to your personal life, this applies to your corporate life as well. Whatever gets measured gets improved. Okay, so understand this thing very clearly. What does this mean? Right now, let's say in reality, we all have 24 hours. Okay, if you measure, okay, what are you doing and how are you spending these 24 hours, and try to really do some brainstorming statistics. Okay, these many hours I'm putting on this thing, average. Okay, one of a day will be always different, but on an average, how your lifestyle is, what kind of time you spend in what kind of hours. If you do the statistics, by the end of the day, you will be automatically realizing, oh, 40% of my day I'm just wasting my time. Then you will realize, oh, these are the hours where I'm really doing meaningful work, and these are the times when not great value add work is happening. Then how much time are you giving to your family? How much you are doing this, how much you are doing that? Nothing. But people don't analyze, they don't see, they don't track. And because they don't track, people never improve, the life never improves. So you need to understand, whatever gets measured, track, one and the same terminology, whatever gets measured. If you measure your day, how you are spending. Naturally, our brain is designed to eliminate our failures and to grow in our success. So once you realize, Kiare, you are unnecessarily wasting 3 hours of every single day, now you will be like, oh, I can do something more valuable with these 3 hours. It could be anything. I'm not saying ke work karo, but spend quality time with your family, with your friends, go outside or read books or do something which you really like rather than wasting it over on social media or time waste or just laziness. Okay? So that's what, guys. Whatever gets measured will eventually get improved because day by day you're tracking. So we are going to build a system of consistency based upon the simple rule. Every single day of our life, we are going to track what we do, how consistent we are. Okay. Okay. For somebody, there is a problem coming from laptop. Okay. ठीक है, Amol. Fine, but yeah, meanwhile from your desktop I think you can perform the other activities. Okay, so yeah, keep listening to this from mobile. Sure. Okay, so yeah, this is what is the concept, guys. Abhi apne ko kya, how our system will be, okay, we will be simply doing Excel sheet tracking. We will list down activities. These are the activities, these are the habits which are followed by highly successful people. We will take these habits, maintain it in an Excel sheet, and we will start tracking ourselves on a day-to-day basis how much of these habits we are actually implementing in our lives. That's it. If you do this thing, okay, many people have this, how to stay consistent at whatever you do. You simply install this system every day before going to the sleep. Check whether you perform that habit, yes or no. You do this tracking for the next coming 2 weeks. Internally, if you're not doing the habit, guilt will start coming. Are you are daily tracking and daily nothing, you're not doing it. Come on, take care of yourself. Wake up, do the habit. It will come naturally. Okay, so that's what it will work. And you will realize third week, now, due to embarrassment, you will start doing the thing automatically. Okay, so for being consistent at anything, you need to just follow this. Start tracking your activities in an Excel sheet and daily before sleep. Look at that and see whether you're doing it or not. Follow it, because you can do it for one habit, you can do it for 10 habits. And you need to understand, from day one of our career transformation program till now, since so much of time, we have already launched so many habits. Now, what system we are trying to do is we are trying to be consistent in like mastering our entire life. Many people are like, array, life is so tough, you cannot be consistent and even one thing. But we are doing, let's say, 40 things, 50 things in one go. But the system even works for that. So don't doubt it. Don't doubt yourself whether you will be able to perform or not. If you want to do it, things will happen. The system will take you there. Okay. So this is what it is. So we will come up with list of activities. We will start measuring our progress day by day on each of the items. Okay. Now I'll be sharing my screen and walking through the list of activities. So everybody, okay, don't need to make any notes about it or do anything in parallel. Just focus, look at the screen. We will one by one discuss all of these items. After that, I will share this link with you all. Okay, I will share this link with you all, and you then maybe download this, maintain your own version. But I would say create one common sheet between your group. Okay, that is a very important one. Create one sheet per group. So whatever we have created, the group formation, just create one sheet. Maybe there you can put all your 3 members or 4 member names against the same habit. I'll even show it some ideas. So do it like that. Why? Because then you can really work with one another. Why? I am done with all these things. Why are you not able to do? That will really strike the conversation to keep you going. And another thing, guys, many of the habits we will be performing together itself. Okay, but some of them you have to do it alone. So you have to make that differentiation, how to strike the right balance. Fine, all well and good. Chalo, I am now sharing the screen. Let's get started with this. Okay, first understand, focus here, understand. Okay, the screen is visible, right? Yeah. How does successful people basically live their day? And this is how it all goes. How do successful people live their day? They wake up early. Majority, I'm talking about majority of highly successful people, they wake up early. They go, I'm not saying you need to wake up at dawn or whatever time. You need to wake up at certain time. You can reserve 1 hour for yourself before getting busy with your life activities. That's the minimum. Before you want to go to office or your further studies or whatever you're doing in your life, before you get busy for the day, you need to wake up 1 hour before than that and then perform all these activities which you're doing. Now it completely depends upon your lifestyle, so you can customize it, you can change it. But the thing is, before you start your day, you need to do this. And after a lot of experiments, I realized 6 a.m. is a very proper time. It is not too early, it is not too late, because 6 to 7:30 you can engage with doing these special habits, and maybe after that onwards you'll already get busy in your day related activity. And we need this morning time. So simple habits every day: waking up in the morning, we are doing it together. We will do some meditations and pranayams. Okay, now just let me just draw conclusion. Meditation is something which is mandatory in the current times. People don't understand it, they don't get it. Why is there so much of emotional breakdown? Okay, why people are so much confused, okay, what to do, what not to do? Why are people getting so much angry in current times? Why are people frustrated in current times? Why are people irritated in current times? Why do people lose self-confidence? Why do people gets broken inside and not able to overcome emotions? The reason for all this is the mind is not at peace. Small things are affecting us. Some anger conversation impacted us. The point is, we don't know how to manage our emotions. That's it, as simple as that. And that single quality of not able to manage our emotion is bothering us only. It doesn't bother the other person. Let's say we are in a fight. If I know how to handle my emotion, immediately after 30 minutes, I'll be very jolly, cheerful, and masti mar raha hoga. But the other guy who interacted with me, that person will be in so much tension. I did this, and your frustration is going to impact you only, not the other person. And that's where, because people are not doing mindfulness exercises, mental peace exercises, how to stay composed, how to stay calm, mastering the breathing, that's where all of these problems are available, which almost everybody is suffering through. And still, this is the solution. World knows it. Very few people are still following it. Okay, so at least we started doing daily. We are doing 30 minutes of this before get started, because it is valuable. It is a minimum 30 minutes time you have to reserve. Okay. Next, after that, we had already launched this gratitude practice, because we want to train our mind to look at good things which are happening. Okay, I'm not saying the bad things are not going to happen with your life. It will always happen. Problems will be there. Good things will also be there. We want to train our mind to look at hope, to look at possibility, to look at solution, not the other way around. Whenever some problem comes, you should be like, okay, how do I solve it? How do I solve it? Okay. And that kind of approach needs this gratitude practice. If you don't do this gratitude practice, you will always be unhappy with your life, no matter what you have. It needs a mind training. That's where daily gratitude practice. Okay. Now let's come to this next one. From tomorrow, we are going to follow all of these as part of the morning routines. Okay. Next thing is affirmations. Okay. Right now, I'll keep it simple. We'll not launch this, but dekho, we already spoken in one of a session about our conscious mind and the subconscious mind. Okay. There is one thing. There is a full book written on this concept, the power of subconscious mind. How does subconscious mind make your dreams come true? For goal achievement, it doesn't happen with your conscious brain. You need to transfer it in your subconscious. We studied all that. You need to understand there is one beautiful mystery about subconscious mind. It assumes everything is only in the present moment. Subconscious mind doesn't differentiate between past, present, and future. Any image, now this is where it is interesting. Any image or any thought, you put it with emotion. Okay, you need to have a thought, you need to put it with emotion, and you need to mentally visualize it. 3 factors. Let's say a thought. Okay, A thought could be like, I am successful in my life. Simple thought. It might be right, it might be wrong, but understand there is a nice system of hacking yourself, hacking your subconscious mind. Okay, simple thought like, I am successful, I am powerful. It's a thought. Okay, you attach feeling for it. Like when you say I am powerful, feel powerful inside. Not like I'm lazily and then talk, I'm powerful. It doesn't work. Okay. So when you say that word, I am powerful, feel this energy in you. Okay, I am powerful. Powerful matlab your face will be up in confidence, shoulders will be back, and you will be like, bring it on attitude will automatically come. So what is happening? Two things. Thought, okay, I am powerful, feeling, feel that power, and then visualize. Nothing but visualize is create a mental image that you are literally from your mind also, you need to visualize that you are really powerful. What is happening? Your physical body is feeling the power, your brain is feeling the power, and the thought itself is power. So what is it? The combination of these three, people have said it, it's like affirmation. Thought, feelings, and a visual image. So when you combine these two things, that becomes affirmation, and it is proven after a lot of research. Okay, when you combine these three things together, it straight away becomes a habit for your subconscious mind if you repeat it long enough. Because the subconscious mind understands only in present tense. So if you say, I will become powerful, subconscious mind doesn't understand that. It will completely discard. If you say, I will become successful in my future, your conscious brain can understand it, not your internal part. That's what I want you to research on this topic more, read more books, explore more papers on this, and then try to draw your conclusions. So when you say, I am successful, I am powerful, it is like in the present moment, subconscious mind assumes, okay, when you are saying I am powerful, when you attach it with feelings and a visual image, it becomes easy for it to consume, and it will immediately bring results in your life as well. So when you say I am like great, I can do everything perfectly, everybody believes in me, I am extraordinary, I can solve all problems, I am a great coder, I have great analysis skills. The more you keep telling these things and feeling it and visualizing it, a combination of that is going to internally change your personality. You will actually start feeling different. And guys, you might have seen, okay, I have at least seen in many movies, okay, in many especially Hollywood movies, maybe apne yahan pe bhi hoga in some of the movies, but they properly put in scenes where big CEOs, before they are going for any major event or like presentations or something, they keep affirming to themselves, I'm strong, I'm extraordinary, I'm strong, I'm extraordinary, I'm capable, I believe in myself, I'm like best at whatever I do. So when you just recite this, your attitude changes, your personality changes, and after that, whatever you do activity, you will start finding, you will start doing it with ease because now you believe more in yourself. So the technique that I want to tell you is, whenever you feel low in your life, start pumping these affirmations to yourself. Okay, I am extraordinary, I am great, I can solve this problem, I believe in myself, and feel it, emotionalize it, visualize it. Do it for like 1-2 minutes. Maybe before you're going to interview, repeat this. I believe, I am great, I am great, I am great, I am great. Just repeat, feel it. Don't doubt it. Doubt karoge to everything is gone. The brain needs to, you have to give it like it's real. And it will happen only when these three things become possible. Thought, feelings, and mental image visualized. That's what is this affirmation. So you need to repeat this. So one technique I want to say is, whenever in your life you're doing any complex facing, affirm to yourself, you can fix it, you can deal with it, you are great, you have the capability, you are talented, no doubts, no second thoughts. Do this exercise for 2 minutes, and after that, jump in the problem. You will get the confidence to deal with problem with ease, no matter whatever the problem is. Okay, I keep applying this a lot of times and it really works. So doing it versus not doing it, big difference. So tomorrow morning we are going to perform some 8 affirmations. We'll write it down, we will memorize it, and we will keep repeating, because we already discussed about subconscious mind 2 times of the day, one during the morning when you wake up and one when you are about to go to sleep. these two times the subconscious brain is more ready for consumption. So if you think right thoughts at these two times, it will be easily becoming your personality. And there is one important thing. This is a really magical thing while I was exploring. Somebody said ki a full personality of a human being can change overnight. Okay, I heard this from Sadhguru, I heard this from Tony Robbins, and I heard this from multiple other authors. Okay, this is powerful. If you know how to apply, you can just change right tomorrow. The point is, right now we are choosing to carry our burdened past with us, where we failed, where we lost, where we argued, where we are this, where we are that. These people, great people who knows how the brain works, how these internal mechanisms are, they have drawn so nice conclusion. If you want to change, you can change overnight. Your personality can transform overnight. Tonight you might sleep maybe feeling a lesser version of yourself. But if you really want, tomorrow morning when you wake up, if you play with this thoughts, feelings, and emotions, visual image, tomorrow onwards your day and life will completely change. Rise tomorrow as a successful person. Everything I do it great. I am perfect at what I do. I believe in myself. I prefer progress over perfection. If you just come up with that personality, automatically there is going to be a new birth for you tomorrow. But you choose to carry forward your failures of the past and then drawing conclusions that I was not able to do, so I will not be able to do now also. So don't draw all these wrong conclusions. Start believing. Start recreating your life. Okay, start recreating your life. Fine. So that's what affirmations required. Uske baad, guys, we are already doing goals, so no need to talk much about it. We already spoken a lot about it. The goals we will do. Daily planning we are already doing. Okay, next from tomorrow, many of you guys are already doing this, posting the morning counters. Okay, very good to see that. Continue the rhythm. It doesn't take much time. 5 minutes mein counter jata hai. It talks about your personality, and that's a proof, digital proof. And the point is, opportunities will come. Thoda sa, okay, let's get more practical. Thoda sa yahan pe practical. Okay, there was this guy, Arnold. Okay, you might have definitely heard about him. Okay, so he became highly successful at whatever he did. That's the story of Arnold. Earlier he started jumping into real estate world. He made a lot of success there in real estate. Okay, construction line may and all that. He made empires. He made a lot of money, lot of success. Okay, then he decided, I want to get into this bodybuilding and all of those stuff. He became world champion in that also. Okay, so wherever he went to the epics of that. Real estate mein highly successful. Then decided, I want to get into bodybuilding, highly successful. Then he decided, I will come up with some movies. Hollywood mein everybody said ki bhai kuch nahi hoga, itna bada personality, like a giant, nobody will recruit. But he went on to give great movies, Terminators and all that, and bahut chal gaye. Okay, now movies, he became there. Next, he became governor also. He decided abhi politics mein kuch karte. He became governor. They're also successful. But this is what is his life story. Okay, he said this one very beautiful thing ki, if you want to be successful, you need to do two things. First, actually become successful by putting efforts. Learn, grow, learn, grow, learn, grow constantly. Put efforts, because without that it is not going to happen. There is no shortcut. You need to work hard. You need to work smart. You need to be consistent. Okay, but second important thing he said, even though many people are putting this first of trying to hard work and all, they don't present themselves. They don't showcase themselves. And that's where majority of the people are not successful on the planet. He said you need to do two things for becoming successful. One is work as hard as you can. And second, showcase yourself. So showcase yourself to the world, who you are, who you have become, and how great you are. So do great actions and show to the world that you are great. Do great actions, show to the world that you are great. Opportunities will be formed for you. Just imagine great people of the world. Einstein le lo, He would have had all the knowledge, but he would have always been closed in his home itself for his lifetime, done all the research, but never published anything to the world. Would he be really any value to the world? No. And all these great people are like that. If you might be so much talented and skilled, but if you don't show yourself to the world, your skill and talent is going to be not useful to the world. Opportunities will not come. So thoda sa, you need to keep your egos aside. Ki bhai, I am great, so people should realize that I am great. It doesn't work like that. You need to reach out and even show to the people. It's your responsibility to show to the world who you actually are, because in that you might inspire other people to also be who you are. And you can inspire people only by your actions, nothing else. And you need to understand, let's say in your family, simple example, in your family there are growing up kids. They will blindly follow what you do, not what you say. That's it. That's how a human being learns. When we see others, when we see what they do, accordingly, we just follow that. When we see what they are doing, not what they are saying. And that's the reason with this program, we are trying to do it together. You need to understand when you do these actions, posting it on social media and all, you might unknowingly inspire a lot of other people. And maybe somebody might get this spark, hey, this guy is waking up daily since past now 5 years, and I'm just wasting my life. And then they will be like, we were like in college together, and look now what he's doing, so many great things, learning, upgrading courses, additional skills. What am I doing with my life? Automatically many eye openers will happen, and most importantly, your families will start improving. Why? Because you are different, so your family will also follow you. Your next generation will also be different. If you waste yourself away, your next generation is also going to do the same, and in fact even worse. So you never know how things go through. So you might either inspire or you might put them on a negative track. It's completely up to you, your action. That's where the reason for speaking all this for 5 minutes is key. Understand, you need to showcase who you are to the world, the genuine yourself, not fake. So when you do it, then you publish it. When you read a book, then you publish it. When you do this, then you publish it. Because unknowingly, you are improving the world unknowingly. And that is going to be like valuable from n number of ways. That's where, okay, so from tomorrow, all the people who are not doing it as regular habit, so from tomorrow, make it a pattern to increment your counters and publish. We are not doing it for likes and follows. We are doing it for preserving our counter. Why? Because even if 2 years from now, somebody goes to your LinkedIn profile and scrolls down the history, they will be able to find it and know it. One day you will become very popular, very successful if you're on the right track. And then the world will like to know you. Then you will be like, bhai, overnight success is nahi aaya. I have been doing that since past 10 years. That's where I am here right now. And you're not just telling it, you have lived that life. And then you will know what success means. It needs hard work, dedication, determination over extended period of time, and then magic will happen in your life. There is no shortcut for it. You are smart, you might speed up, but there is no shortcut. You have to pass through that journey and let social media be evidence of your growth. That's where it is required. Keep your egos aside, keep away what log kya kahenge. भाड़ में गए लोग. You focus on your growth and just move on. Okay, all the negative people, blacklist them, remove them out of your life, and you move on. That's how you do things. There is no need to hang out with negative people. No need. Zero. You move on, have hope, keep moving on. That's how you live life. Because in the end, 80 years bar, wo bhi jayega, tum bhi jaओगे, and you'll be like, because of him, I wasted my thing. I could have done so much better. Don't come up with, it's in the end your responsibility. You failed yourself. Fine, so far so good. So we will be doing it. So from tomorrow, make sure it happens, and we will reserve some time during our 1 hour session itself to really put this counter as well. Simple as that. Okay, fine. After that, guys, simple. We'll just walk through the checklist. Daily sun exposure. You know the benefits. Take some time out to do it. If you're naturally going out, do it early in the morning time, best time to go in sun and spend some time there. Okay, do it, make it mandatory, because it's a lot of health benefits will happen with that. Good for mind also, good for health also, very good. Okay, so make sure. चलो अभी तो कोविड ये वो सब बंद हो गया, लॉकडाउन विकडाउन everything is gone, so going outside is required. Okay, क्या what up sir?
Sun exposure is very good and important for eyes. I have felt it.
Yeah, very much required. Yes, felt it. What happened? You have some experience there, sir? Yeah, what exactly? Can you quickly share to team?
Last year, I was not exposed to sun for almost 6 months, and I was constantly in the system. So I had a breakdown of almost 1.5 months. I couldn't continue my classes. I was very bothered about my health of eyes. I went for further checkups to the bigger hospital. They suggested me that your eye is normal. My distant vision got disturbed because of my not exposure to the sun. So I realized the need, and I made it mandatory for myself to make me exposed to the sun. It really helped.
Guys, learn from others' mistakes so you don't repeat the same. Okay, so that's what. Thanks Afshar for sharing that. Okay, everybody understand. ऐसा नहीं कि you also get into that soup, wait for 2 months, and then like you also tell कि अरे अभी करो because I do it. Don't do that. Okay, so learn. So we are all here, we are sharing our experience. Learn, so don't repeat the same mistakes. That's how you advance more faster in life. Okay, okay, pretty good. So it's required. I realized, and then that's where I also drew and added it as a point to be mentioned here, because we actively don't track it sometimes. There was my life incidents for 1 year while I was working. This is like 2015-16 story, or maybe earlier than that. For around 1 year, I never exposed to hot sun. Okay, I told you, right? I used to go office early. I used to come late. That's how my life was. मतलब सुबह 7:30 तक I am in office. 8 maximum I am in office. After sunset I am coming back. Okay, my vehicle was not having insurance and stuff like that, and I never met with any police also on the road, because they never used to start their day before and after. So आराम से life चल गई मेरी for 1 year. Okay, so the thing is कि then I realized once over weekend I was going outside and just regular sun, and my skin started feeling burning sensation. And then I'm like, what happened? It's burning, and like shirt and ऐसे कर रहा हूँ. And then I asked my brother के कुछ आज heat ज़्यादा है, बोला नहीं regular है. And then I realized कि it's been long time I have not actually exposed my body to a like hardcore scorching sun. Okay, morning वाला खाली light था, so it's required. Okay, unknowingly the way our culture is, धीरे close rooms, early offices, this that may you might be driven out. So take some time to put a special note on this. It will have health consequences otherwise, guys. Okay, okay. Next, point number 10. We already spoke about it. Motivation and inspiration related. Today morning we already started. Understand the value of it. You need to change what's running in your mind. Failure of yesterday should not impact your today, so a re-trigger is required. There are multiple opinions. Some people say that my motivation is everything. Some people say motivation is waste. Kuch nahi hota hai. After 2 days, you'll be back to normal. You need to think smart. Okay, you need to think smart. What is the right usage of motivation in your life? Okay, either you should completely rely or discard. No, you should use the way it is supposed to be used. Okay, motivation is very important to get you started. And how about you motivate yourself daily, so you will always be pumped up. The reason why people get drowned after some time is they are not inspiring themselves anymore. The feelings disappear. But if you do this daily morning, you're activated, and then you're taking so many actions. The combination actually gives you the momentum. It's like go, attack. It's an attitude change. Okay, and that's what you will realize it. So make it a habit. Whatever language you want, whatever video you want, repetition you want, but do it, and you'll find ke maza aayega. Okay, fine. And right from today, we did it for the first time. Tomorrow, if you're not able to complete it with us, You have to do it separately. Okay, next. Health, one important thing. Okay, देखो guys, we all know it. Okay, that's the unfortunate situation. We all know it, but we still don't do it. And Steve Jobs, while he was in the final days, really suffering from health. Okay, he said, "Ki I created such a big empire. I did so many things. Uh, I might hire somebody to replace whatever job I'm doing. Okay, his position, his role. He can hire somebody, put him there. But he said, "Ki when I met with this health problem, I was not able to replace anybody here. I had to deal." And then he realized, ki without health, whatever else you do will just fall down. That's it. You have big dreams, you have big desires. If your health doesn't support you, you will never be able to get there. And that's a very sad truth, but that's what it is. Now there are two things, guys. That's it. So you have dreams, you have desires, life में बहुत कुछ करना है. Neglecting health, one day you will be broken down. Okay, impact will come. You cannot focus. You will have to take sleep. You will have to take tablets, emergencies. All those problems will come. Now there are two ways of how to take care of health. One is you continuously still keep neglecting it, and whenever you encounter, let's say 1 year, you completely work neglecting your health, and then all of a sudden 1 year later you started breaking down, having problems, and then you start taking tablets, injections, saline, and take some rest and recover and again continue with your momentum. Majority of the people are doing like that. Tablet, kuch problem ho ja raha hai, tablet, 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 because that's quick fix, immediate fix. Okay, the point is, if you change your lifestyle to be a healthy lifestyle, you will never encounter these kind of dead ends where you need this kind of immediate quick fixes. So the right way of living is by change the way you live towards your health every single day. That's it. Change what you eat, change what you do, physical actions, non-physical actions, mental actions, what kind of food you are consuming. Avoid this, have that, and start tracking yourself regularly. That's it. Change your lifestyle. This is what I would like to say, because you will always be happy. Otherwise, with a broken lifestyle, unfortunately, I have seen this. All the people, when they reach in their 50s, they will always have a medical box in their home, and BP problems, sugar problems, and all those things come for every house. You need to understand, people are wasting, spoiling 20, 30 years of their life, not caring about their health, not caring about how much sugar they are consuming, not caring about how much processed food they are consuming, how much junk they are consuming, and they are feeling everything is going to be normal. It does not. Someday it's our body is a body. Okay, so it's not कि उसके अंदर कचरा ठूसते चलो और वो पचाते चलेगी. Okay, so it will have consequences in the long run. And there are cases, doctors, a point comes where doctors even say it is mandatory for you to walk 20 minutes a day. And for all sugar patients, they say this. And if you don't walk, things will not be controlled, because medicines will also not control it. बहुत ज़्यादा injections देना पड़ेगा, which will have other consequences. Then they say it is mandatory for you to walk to stay alive. तब जाके public बोलती नहीं यार अभी तो walk करना पड़ेगा. So be sensible. Why these kind of extreme situations should happen in your life? If you are smart, you will live a different life already. Okay, now let me tell you what is a different life towards health. I am also not very great in that, but I am starting to move towards that, starting to make some commitments to myself, starting to go in that line, so that if I fix right now, 20 years later, my life is going to be good. So looking at vision, fixing it now, that's how you should live. Okay, time जाने के बाद तो वाट लगेगी. ठीक है, there are two things. For staying healthy, there are two things. One is workout. Second is the food that you eat. Okay. Next, around 30 to 40% is workout. 60 to 70% is the food that you eat. To strike the right balance. 30 to 40 is the workout. I'm not saying gym body wala workout, but at least daily workout. 30 to 40% is that. Rest everything is what food you consume. Okay. Now you need to understand ki when it comes to workout, dono pe, let's focus on both of these. Right now we are saying here some workout is required. Okay. But now let's understand, even I'm talking some more things which is not mentioned in the sheet. 5 days of workout per week is good enough for a healthy life. Daily spending 30 minutes, 45 minutes for 5 days a week is very sufficient. Okay. Baki 2 din, even people say ki take break. Don't do it 7 times a day. Okay. So in 7 days, do it 5 days, add 1-2 days of break, and then resume. Make that as your lifestyle. Don't work out daily because you will over exercise is also going to impact you. And 30 minutes is a good decent number. Do it 5 days a week. 2 din off low and try to do it. So people generally do it like 3 days in one shot, then 1 day break, then 2 days in one shot, then 1 day break, and then like this they keep repeating. Okay, so you can find your own mix, but 5 days a week workout required. Now, what major thing I realized, okay, during this COVID times, before COVID, I was going for 5Ks every single day in the morning, 5K. So approximately 50 minutes, 55 minutes it used to take for, I used to do or just walking for 5 kilometers every single day in the morning. Okay, and results are all very good. Then COVID ho gaya, and then what I realized is even after working out at home for 30 minutes, 45 minutes daily, okay, still the body weight was growing during COVID times. Okay. Now, then I was analyzing, and the conclusion is just one time workout is not going to do the trick for you. So don't just mark it, carry ek baar workout kar liya and like everything will be great. It will not. Okay. And then I realized ki what, why are things happening like this? Then I realized ki while we were going to office, we were having an active lifestyle. So we were walking constantly. Okay, we were like having some breaks in between. Within the office also, you're walking on the floor here and there. Evening maybe 2 round laga denge office mein before starting for the home. Nothing but all throughout the day, there is movement happening, physical movement. You need to have that in your life. Now you create it, whether you are at home or office, you need to create physical movements all throughout the day. And guys, it is so much implanted. Right now I'm having the Samsung ka watch. If I stay idle, if I don't move from one place for 1 hour, it tells ki bhai you are inactive since 1 hour, and it vibrates and says ki do some exercise now, move from the place, do some stretching. I think what it is that included in technology also. So guys, for workout, my suggestions: 5 days a week do workout. Second, only one time workout will not help you. Try to scatter it throughout the day as well. So put morning 30 minutes, do it 5 days a week, fine. But all throughout the day, put special efforts to move. Don't be stuck and don't be couch potatoes. Move. Do some jumping jacks, do some stretching, and all throughout the day. Beach mein lunch mein niche jao, take a break during tea time, walk. Okay, that's where I'm trying to really meet 8,000 to 10,000 steps per day. That's what I'm targeting. कि वो भी होना चाहिए. 8,000 to 10,000 steps. You start with 6,000. Start rolling. That's what an active lifestyle, and then work out. That is the right health balance. And that also, if you perform, it consumes only 30 to 40%. So that's not the solution कि healthy हो जाएंगे खाली ये करने से. That's one part of the equation, and it is mandatory to do. Not doing it will have other consequences. Okay. Now another thing, I was reading about this book by this guy Robin Sharma. Okay, not a book. I did some course of him. Okay, as part of that course, he was training the CEOs. The way we are doing this program, where all of us are there. So he does program where all the CEOs come, and he was training the CEOs. He said कि दिन में सुबह एक workout तो everybody does, but he said कि for actually staying active 24/7. Sleep ko so jao, but apart from that, for staying energetic, active, and not having laziness in your life, he said you need to even have evening workouts. At least 15 minutes, not more, but at least 15 minutes. Morning workout bhi karo, evening bhi karo. And his explanation was something like this. He generally, when we wake up in the morning and when you do this workout, your energy levels will go high. After that, all throughout the day, gradually this energy level will start coming down. Okay, and we already discussed as part of some life transformation session itself, while you do physical activities, your energy boosts just like that. So he's saying कि by evening time pe, maybe around 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. to 15 minutes workout at that time, you will realize second half of the day also you will be very excited and very energetic. Okay, and you will not be exhausted and you will be able to perform good with whatever other things. Yahan pe public, even at office, people just draw conclusion, अरे अभी second half of the day na tired hai, let's do it tomorrow. Thoda sa body movement and you will be able to be more active, focused. And guys, if you this small changes, if you bring, more focused life will happen, more energetic will happen, laziness will go away, and you will realize same time, same 24 hours, more results will come compared to other people who are not doing it. Simple things will bring difference in your life. That's what we are trying to install habits. Okay, so morning to ho gaya, 15 minutes workout. Let me even give this, guys. Let's add this. At least 10 minutes evening workout. We are not saying weights uthana hai, okay? But at least like jumping jacks, stretching, skipping, simple things. It's not going to impact anything. It's not exertion also, but it's like active to really charge up yourself. That's wonderful. Okay. Now, chalo, moving on to evening workout bhi ek laga diye. Now, what we are saying is again, workout ka bhi ek post, we will be doing it on LinkedIn. Ki bhai, completed the workout. Again, the same reasoning goes. You're tracking your progress. It is accountability, and that will inspire other people, and that will create a history of how you evolved towards a better future. Okay, fine. Itna ho gaya. Now let's talk about the other areas. Now this is really interesting. Okay, who can tell in the group the advantage of cold shower? Anybody of you have an experience of cold shower? Anyone? Anybody who knows ki why cold shower is important and has practical experience of that? Hai kya kisi ke paas?
Yes, sir.
Kaun who?
Sir, like I will give what are the inputs from previous.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Like you said, like when you do with hot water, now it gives some relax to our body. It gives like some soothy feeling, like comfortable zone. So when you're done with the cold shower, now it gives some sparkness, like it gives some electric fire. Now you said now, so I remember those things. So it will give like energy and will be there intention to create something, like to do some action quickly. That is
and
the
did
nature.
you apply? Did you apply it?
Recent times I'm not following that much, but when.
Okay,
So
it's
a 50-50% I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah. Anybody else who has practical experience with it?
So
Yeah, Shino.
yeah, so I read every day in the morning times.
Okay.
Because of you said right. Whenever we took this cold shower, you can see your body energized. Mostly, so that's why I did every day. So
Okay.
it's very good. It's activate my body. So that's why I'm doing all.
Achha. Nice. So which Shenu, so we discussed it as part of the previous sessions and he applied it and he's finding it. Okay. Now let me tell you, okay, two practical incidents where guys, all this list which I have put it's all based upon I practically lived it, and wherever I was facing problem, that's where was sun wala exposure, your cold shower, everything it's a must haves. Okay, these are not optionals and these are not like internet pe se utha ke seedhe apan kar lenge type wala. Okay, this is all lived, and proven and working and all those analysis. They go, but point is, guys, a small thing, but big difference in your life. Okay, I'll just tell few stages. Okay, there were some stages in my life where I was stressed out. Okay, pressure, tensions, worries, stress. And in those situations, okay, around my head, I used to find always some pressure coming. Now, I don't know what is the internal mechanism, but when you are stressed, worried, pressure, mind becomes very heavy. So I used to feel that there is something different going on in my brain. Okay, and that used to give me headache. I used to feel exhausted and more tired, and that used to impact me more basically. Okay, now what I realized is, and there were times ke bahut zyada extreme tension was going on in life, and then I was like, "Arey, kya kare iska?" So what people will do is, some of the people will take then tablets, right? Because next stages of this is what leads up in depression and stuff like that. Too much of stress for a long period of time makes people depressed, and then people take tablets to reduce the brain activities and to calm down the brain cells. And it's a very massive world where there are a lot of people suffering from it already. Slowly it is coming to India also. Okay, US में तो बहुत सारे, there are a lot of depressed people. Okay, slowly it's even impacting us. Okay, now the thing is, while I was going through that tough phase and all of that mental torture and stuff, so just randomly one day, okay, I just coincidentally, instead of hot, I just turned it cold. Okay, that's it, with no intention. I was like, cold kar le, that's it. Okay, and as soon as the shower came on my head, somewhere this feeling of okay, some burden is there, immediately within 30 seconds just wiped out, and brain became very fresh, as if nothing has happened. Everything is so fresh and active. And that is the first time I realized that when you do cold shower, it does something to the brain where it becomes very free, and maybe the stress or pressure which is mounting inside you, it just relaxes and leaves it away. And that was the experience. Then I said, oh, so that's where it's important. And then later on, I googled some things about it, and there are many people who are recommending it to be done every single day. Okay, so it works, it really works like charm. And the second thing is, you experiment this right tomorrow. Okay, how I do things is, okay, slowly I adapt my body temperature. मतलब अचानक से ठंडा करके घू नहीं कर लेता, ठीक है? So I start with warm. Okay, and guys, उसमें भी it is something कि you have to start with your legs first and slowly. Many you might be knowing this कि there are a lot of statistics कि many brain strokes happen while they are taking shower. Okay, the primary reason for that is, all of a sudden they put hot or cold water directly on the head, and it doesn't match with the entire body temperature, and stroke happens. So you need to be careful. Okay, start first by legs, trying to really warm yourself, adapt to the pressure, and gradually reach out to your head once your entire body is adapting. Gradual transformation karo, achanak se nahi, that's problem. Okay, and so how I do it is, start with warm, and yes, all warm se fir धीरे I start to make it normal. But I make sure ki while I'm done, okay, then at least for 30 seconds fully cold ke andar, just getting it drizzled, and then that energizes. And what I do is, along with that, I boost in affirmations. Okay, so while I'm in that cold wala, okay, like, come on, let's attack the day, I'm all ready for it today. So when you feel all that and then you come out, you are like, kya todu podu. Literally, your state becomes that, mentally, emotionally, physically. Bhai, bring it on, throw me challenge, and I want to deal with it. Attitude switches. Okay, that happens, and that's where I do it every single day. Okay, and that's where I'm recommending. Experience it for yourself. Thoda sa lagega idhar udhar, but gradually, if you convert it, now you will not find the shiver coming. So don't be afraid of it. Okay, fine. That's the value of it. Energized, and mental health will be always good. Okay, so just follow it, guys. It is going to do you wonders. Gradually karoge, you'll not find it awkward. Fine, moving on. We have 3 minutes and almost we are done with this. Okay, so rest of the techniques we have already spoken. Book reading, we said. Next, uska bhi, okay, we will be even posting some value of the book. Okay, whatever you learn, maybe one liner, two liner, or a screenshot. Okay, I completed this of my book. So it's not about one day में सारा करेंगे, but let's target by the end of this week we try to complete as maximum of these, and by the end of next week, when the fourth week will happen, let's try to really master everything of this. So this week maybe even on and off jata hai, but we will make fourth week is a master week where you try to finish all, no misses. Let's hunt that for the fourth week, because right now maybe on off hoga. Try to give your best, but fourth week maybe we'll keep perfection as our measure. Okay, let's see. And after that we added right now workout, and guys, the power ho jayega, the groups which we have created, with that it will happen guaranteed. We will find one to inspired people and they will push others and it will just happen. That's it. And then okay, one more thing, try to close your dinner before 9. I'll not spend too much time on this one, but the thing is, after you eat food, your body still needs 3 to 4 hours for digestion. So if you eat late and then you go to sleep, your body is still processing the food, and ideally when you sleep, your body should recover the tiredness of the day so that you become ready for next day. Sleep is for recoverness of the tiredness of the day. So fully making fresh, active, so that next day when you wake up, you feel I'm ready. But unfortunately, if you eat late food and then you go to sleep, it takes 4 hours. Then you go to sleep, your body is still spending energy to do digestion, and it does not spend energy to recover you fully. And that's one of the reasons when you wake up in the morning, we are not fully fresh and active, because recovery never happened. The sleep ka job jo tha, it did not perform it properly because you splitted it between multiple. So it's just logical. So try to close it. People say ki 7, 8 ko bhi khatam kar lo, but at least let's put a benchmark. Let's make it realistic. Try to close your dinner before 9. So from tomorrow onwards, before you log into the session, try to wind up dinner, because later on fir kya hoga, you eat, let's say 10 ko we finish this. We finish 10:30, 11, and it's like too late. Till night 1, 2, your food processing will happen, and you will, like, tomorrow morning again waking up, your body will not have that charm of like momentum, health wala. It will impact. Okay, so try to close it early. If you are saying ki ghar mein khana nahi bana hai 9 baje tak, lunch ka khana kha lo. Ask them ki bhai some more rice at lunch or chapati at lunch and eat it. Okay, so that's what it is. And okay, so the rest of the things is fine. Learning for the day, by the end of this session we will post one learning out of whatever you got out of this session. Let's post that, and we will track our daily number of pomodoros that we are doing, and then we will ask ourselves the question, are you satisfied with your today or not? Okay, so from tomorrow onwards we are going to do this full tracking. Now what my suggestion is, I'm giving you this link. Okay, maintain one sheet per team. Okay, simply you can do it like this. Keep this as it is. Okay, maintain 3 names. Let's say this is X, Y, Z. There are 3 people. Okay, let's say Afsar. Afsar, who are your teammates? कौन है साथ में?
Yes, I am Shenu.
Shenu. Okay, next.
Harshali.
Okay, next. Shravan.
Shravan.
Yeah. Okay, so you can just put it like this. Upar, on top of this you can put your date. Let's say today, tomorrow is going to be 22nd September. You can join this as one row, and that's it. This just central align this, and this becomes your 1 day track. Okay, so 1 day progress of 4 people. So you can put color shades to differentiate if any, and then that's it. So you just copy this on a day by day. That is one way of representation. If you find some other way of representation, you can do that also. Left mein naam rakh do, life mein. So you just have to balance 3 things: list of activities, list of you guys, versus list of your days. Basically 22nd ho gaya, 23rd ho gaya. That's it. So maintain one sheet per group, and everybody track it there. So right now I am sharing a read only list, so that you don't modify my sheet, because I want to track my progress here. So but I will give you, anyone with the link can view. Okay, so yes, I'm giving you this access. So one person from your team download. Now you guys internally coordinate how we are going to do it. Okay. Yeah, go live is there, but right now we are not going to do the go live. I'll launch it at the same time. This is a full fledged thing that we are trying to do. Okay, so right now don't worry about the go live. We will do that later. Okay, fine. So this is the link, everyone. One person from your group, just coordinate whoever. Later on offline you can discuss and sort it, but download this. You can go to file, you can go to download, you can download this Excel sheet, you can host it in your own Google Drive or Google Sheet, and then give the edit access to your team members and start tracking it, something like this. So I created even one so that you can replace your names also. And okay, from tomorrow, whatever activities you perform, simply write there 1, and if you have not done it, write there 0. 1 0 1 0 1 0, sab jagah aa jayega. Everywhere it will be 1 0. Number of pomodoros will actually have pomodoro count. So if you have done 7 pomodoros, you write there 7. And are you satisfied with your day or not? Again, it's 1 or a 0. So basically that's it. Don't try to fill text, don't try to put anything else, because you can score on a daily basis. So what is your sum score? This is what is like daily tracking that we are trying to do. Okay, so this is what is daily tracking. So just put numbers, ones and zeros in this sheet, and as an end result of that we will know it. So once whatever gets measured will get improved. Okay, and fine. Now let me just share the attendance. So guys, download this, set it up, and tomorrow onwards let's start filling this up, okay, as best as we can, and push each other. Okay, fine. Now let's mark the attendance. There are some more things to be discussed which we will be doing it tomorrow. Okay, so this entire work is towards system building and all these habit consistency. So let's take it on forward. Let me give you guys the attendance link and we will close it. It's already 4 minutes past. Guys, just change your lifestyle. Don't wait for circumstances to demand that change. You do it in a smarter manner. Okay, and these all things. एक चीज ये बोलना था about food habits. Okay, so let's see. Okay, now let me post it. Code for today is 6666, and this is the form. Everybody fill the attendance, please. Everybody, chalo, chalo, chalo. Okay, I still want to discuss some more things, but yeah, kal karte hain. I'll just speak about food for like if you have 5 minutes. Okay, taki in one flow we will just close this topic.
Sure,
Okay.
sir. Sure.
Yeah,
Please
देखो,
continue.
yeah, food related, देखो, important. And why am I saying it? Because I am trying to follow it. Okay, So I'm also very bad in really maintaining that, but I'm really putting myself ki karte, okay. Some of my friends, so I'm really collaborating with them to do it. So I'm trying to, the way team and accountability. So I'm trying to put it with some of my friends who are already good in maintaining food and all those things. Okay. Dekho, one important thing. Ki, use this app Healthify. Okay. First thing, use the app Healthify. It will throw you a lot of ads. That's the problem with that. वो लोग कुछ ना कुछ बेच के ही मानेंगे. But still, if you can avoid that app and all that noise which they make, they have created a very beautiful tracking system about what you eat and the body needs, basically how much protein you should consume, fiber you should consume, and multiple other sections. Okay, they have a very nice balance. You can set up your goals of what you want out of your health, okay, across different categories, and accordingly that tool Healthify Me is going to recommend you daily how many calories of food you should consume. Okay, how many calories of food you should consume, and whatever you eat, you can feed it into that app. It is going to calculate and tell you. That means अभी खुद का ज्यादा knowledge लगाने का जरूरत नहीं. Tools are available and you don't have to even worry कि इससे क्या होगा उससे क्या. You eat something, you feed it in the app, and Indian all the recipes you will find it there. Recently ये देख रहे थे यार, it was like okay, a fried onion with something else. Even those kind of things were available in menu. Okay, ये तो काफी कुछ है. Healthify Me पे all the Indian, all the recipes, I think they have just loaded it, and somehow it is doing a proper calorie consumption. So firstly, set up that app, set your own health related goals, and now the primary one area will be how much of calories you're consuming per day. Okay, now based upon your targets, try to see on an average how much it should be. It's different for male, different for female. So strike the right balance. That is one. Okay. Second is how much calories you are burning per day. So when you do workouts, so that means you have to burn also, you have to consume also. You need to strike the right balance. Food will give, and then you burn, and then you have to strike the right balance in order to have a very lean health. That's the basic measurement. Okay, that's where workouts are important, plus food is also important. Don't try like full diet pe jaunga. Misbalance is going to cause all of a sudden problems to your health. If you go for hardcore just diets and all of that, it will have consequences. So you need to balance it properly, go gradual. Don't try to say all of a sudden everything I want to change and stuff like that. एक-एक करके करते हैं, ठीक है? Fine. So first, strike the right balance between calories, how much you consume and how much you burn out. Okay, that's one thing. Second, the food that you eat should give you pointers in all of these areas, like how much fiber you are consuming, how much protein you are consuming, how much carbs you are consuming, and that app is going to tell you from a measurement of 0 to 100, by the end of the day you can check it in the app. Oh, today I had only 60% fiber. Okay, but your body actually needed 100%. So you will start realizing the food that you are consuming is not having the right nutritions which your body wants, and that's where you need to include those food items which will give more of that. So thoda yahan pe google karna pade कि what kind of fruit will give you more of this, what kind of a vegetable will give you more of this, what will give more of this, and somehow you have to organize your life in a manner that you eat leafy vegetables plus fruits plus any other products, maybe pulses, cereals, or maybe egg, and all of these things. So right balance of things. Calcium ये वो भी रहता है calculation में. So you need to then figure out consuming के how can you strike a balance where everyone is reaching to 80-90%. Otherwise, without knowing it, फिर कुछ भी खा लोगे, something will always be missing. And guys, देखो, one day में this doesn't impact, but yes, 20 years में it will have impact. So 20 years of daily loss of protein will have a consequence. Loss of fiber will have a consequence. So that's where food ka pattern, try to count it on Healthify. It will really guide you. And thoda sa you do your analysis ke what food ingredients are best for it, and then start abiding with that. Okay, simple. Healthify ko अच्छे से निचोड़ लो. Okay, now another thing. You need to understand ki A proper health is a combination of multiple factors. Okay, a proper health is a combination of multiple factors. उसमें one आता है, yes, this food, calories. One is this workout. Okay, one is the active lifestyle all throughout the day that we spoke about. That's where in that app they are even recommending why daily 8,000 steps, 10,000 steps you need to do. So if that is not happening, don't close your day. You need to have an active lifestyle along with your workouts and other things. An active lifestyle is required. And they don't ask to burn more calories also, guys. What practical hota hai. So with less workouts also you can achieve it. So third important. So one is how many calories you eat, how much you can burn. Next, third is active lifestyle. Fourth is how much water consumption you're having every single day. Your health is a combination. How much of water you're having every single day. People are recommending 8 glass, 10 glass of water. Generally बोलते for female के लिए 2 liters of water is required, male के लिए 2.5 is required, or some even more 2.5 or 3 तक भी जाते हैं थोड़े लोग. But at least try to strike a 2 liter. But what happens unknowingly, if you're not tracking it, you might end up full day not just drinking maybe 1 glass of water. That's how it is. So what I do is, this is a 2 liter ki bottle. So every day in the morning, I just fill it up, 2 liter water. And right now, bas itna bacha hai. Since morning, I'm drinking it. Okay. So if you have that measurement, just few sips all throughout the day, and this will be just finished. But by not having this in between, people don't drink it. So you need to change something. Drink around 10 glasses of water, which boils down to around 2 liters, 2.5 liters, something like that. So that's the fourth area. Okay. So where drinking of water mandatory. Okay. Next, the fifth area is proper quality sleep. Okay, quality sleep. So what we are trying to do now, let's talk about this just for, we'll just stop it in 1 minute. Okay, pura baat nahi karenge. There is a lot to be spoken still on a sleep routine. But guys, we are starting to wake up in the morning 6 a.m. and join. Okay, over a period of time, if you don't align your night sleeping time to 11 p.m. okay, you will start facing more tired, more exhausted, more draining out kind of problems. Maybe not now, but after 3 months, after 4 months, after 6 months, if you're constantly even with this, okay, if you're not aligning your sleeping to 11, it will become problematic. Guys, after a lot of experimenting and trial error, I'm doing it since past 2+ years now. It's been a long time. COVID time se chal raha hai. March 2020 se till now. Completed 500+ days of waking up morning, even 4:30 is 5. And after all the calculation, I'm telling based upon our current lifestyle, you need to, I'm not asking you to wake up early. 6 is a good number. It's not early. 6 is a good number. Next, but sleeping wise, 11, you should really try to go to sleep. That gives you around 7 hours of night sleep, which is required. Apart from that, if you still feel exhausted during the day, you can take a power nap of 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And over weekend, if you still feel exhausted over weekend, you can take more 2-3 extra hour of nap. That will also work. But night sleep, try to really touch 7 hours. By having less sleep, Elon Musk bola tha ki bhai 6 tak he was able to optimize, brain was functioning. Reducing below 6, his brain was not functioning properly. That's where he said minimum 6 hours of sleep I definitely take. Doctors are recommending 7 to 8 hours of sleep. You try to measure at least 7. Don't go for 8, 9. Night time 7, 11 to 6 sleep, quality sleep banalo. During the day, take some power nap. So now set up a target how you can really go to sleep by 11. Don't have any busy activities to be done later after the session. It should just be nice chit chat with your family, mind relaxing, calming down, and going to sleep. So try to stick to this one. Okay, fine team. Chalo, all the very best, and see you guys tomorrow morning 6 a.m. Okay, chalo, have a nice day everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bye team.